Hi everybody. This is something new for me and totally out of my comfort zone. I'm normally behind the camera and not in front of it, so bear with me. Gonna muddle through this the best I can, and if you have any questions, shout them out to me. If not, put a comment and I will definitely check all of those, get back to you with any answer that I can come up with to your question. Okay, so anyways, hi Tina, how are you? The problem I'm having is I am so blind I can't see the screen. So it's going to be a little bit of Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles putting on makeup tonight because I can barely see the screen. Anyways, I just got into this Younique business, and I am a white status presenter with Younique. And I've been using the mascara for about 3 years and the foundation for about 2, and I love it. It is unbelievable. The coverage of it, as you can see, I'm no makeup, dark circles, you name it, I've got it. Broken blood vessels, all of that. So if I can find anything to cover the dark circles, I'm a happy girl. So I wanted to share with you guys the coverage that it gives and how easy it is and how little of the product that you have to use to get the coverage. And it's not heavy, it's very light, and I love it. So I don't even know what more to say about it. It's so awesome. So what I was going to do is I was going to do half my face with one brush and half my face with the other, because there is a new liquid foundation brush, but I don't care for it. And I hate to say that, but I really don't. I'm stuck in my own ways and I like what I use. So I want to continue using the brush that I use just because that's what I'm comfortable with. My daughter Taryn uses the new one and she likes it. So it's just, you know what, it's all preference and what works for you guys. So I decided I was going to share the concealer as well because for me, it goes together. I have to have the concealer because of the dark circles. And so any of the pictures that I'm going to be showing are gonna show concealer. So I thought, well, it'd be stupid for me to just do the foundation and not share the concealer because it wouldn't be a fair thing. So I'm going to do the concealer how I do it on this side, and then this side I won't do the concealer first. I'll go ahead and I'll just put the foundation on and let you see the difference. So bear with me. Okay, so this is, and you know what, Tina, is the light okay? Because I've never done this, and I'm trying to get as much light so you guys can see the true nitty gritty. And if you can just shout out if you can see everything okay. Is it good? Could be better. Well, anyways, this is the concealer, and I use the color Velour. Normally you would pick 1 to 2 shades lighter. Okay, thank you. 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation color to get best coverage, and also if you want to use it for highlighting as well, it's good to go at least 1 to 2 shades lighter. You know what, I think just in the comments, I'm learning as I go, so I'm just, yeah, just write it in the comments right now. I think there's probably other ways, but I have no idea, and I kind of need to learn, so you guys will have to learn with me. So anyways, with the concealer, you don't need very much of it. I'll show you what I typically use. I don't know if you can see my hand or not, but just that little tiny will work. So what I'm going to use on it is, I do not have a Younique concealer brush as of yet. I'm still building and everything. So you know what? Use what you have. Use what you like. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's whatever you're comfortable with. Right now, I think I got this one at Target, and I believe it's the e.l.f. brand, and they're super duper cheap. So if that's, you know, something that you can get to, if you can get to a Target, then go there and get what works for you, and, you know, that's all that matters, is whatever you're comfortable with. So basically what I do is I start out, oh, this is going to be really difficult for me because I can't see. Okay, so bear with me. I'm going to use my mirror so I can see because I'm so dang blind, and see if you guys can see as well. But I normally start under the eye. And cover this all with concealer. And typically I go down in a V. And bear with me, I probably got the guppy mouth because I do everything like this. Gosh, this is really hard to see. Okay. All right, so what do you have on? Let me see what you said. Okay. Sorry. All right, so this is how I put mine on, and then what I normally would do, if you have a blending bud, I do not. I just have our tanning sponge, and I just have always used it for my foundation and my concealer. I haven't tried the tanning products yet, so this is working for me until I can get blending buds, but normally you would get the sponge saturated and then wring it out and everything, and then just, you know, pat it in. You don't want to wipe because then you're going to just waste your product. So pat it all in until it looks like it's good and blended. It doesn't really take a whole lot to do that. Later on, I'm gonna, when I get a little bit more comfortable and figure out the logistics and everything, I'm gonna do more in-depth videos of the whole process of the whole face and stuff, which will help explain things better. But I didn't want to overload everybody with all these products. I figured to kind of just focus on one or two at the most to get comfortable with that, and also for me to get comfortable with doing this, because this is really out of my comfort zone. So anyways, that's the concealer. And if you had any breakouts or, you know, anything, scars or anything that you wanted to cover, you would obviously put it over that as well. I'm just going to stick with the circles for tonight, and that's what I do. So put it on and blend it all in. And then these are, I have two colors because I have a dark and a light, kind of like a summer and a winter. This is the liquid to powder foundation, and I can't even say how much I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. It goes on so good. I mean, I've been wearing makeup for years. Hold on, bear with me. I'm trying to see which one it is. I've been wearing makeup for years and years and years. And I've done everything from liquid to the compresses to the powders, and probably for the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years before I went to Younique, I was using the powders just because it was so easy. Just, you know, brush it on, get out the door. But as I notice as I'm getting older, getting more lines, and some of the skin's dry, some of the skin's oily, and with the powder sometimes you can really see the dry skin and it settles into the fine lines and stuff. And so I was reluctant to use the liquid at first because, you know, you have to be so careful with blending it and not having lines, and with the powder, it wasn't like that. So I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. And so first got this and I'm like, this can't be right. It's really, really kind of watery. But it comes in this cool dropper, but it's really thin. You would expect it to be real thick and a thick consistency, and it's not. It's really watery, and you're thinking, how's that going to cover? But it's amazing because what you do is, I'm going to use my brush on this side, the one I like to use. This is the Powder Puff brush, and I like it just because it's big, and it doesn't take me very long to put it on. I get it on there, and I'm done. So all you need is like 4 drops to do your whole face. And what I was mentioning in the post was that it's buildable. if you want more, if it's not covering enough, or you say you have really bad dark circles that day, or you're broke out more than normal, then you just, hi Taryn, you just add some more, but you don't have to. A little goes a long way with this, and I'm telling you, this darker foundation is the one I started with because I got it in summer. I've had this for 2 years, which, I mean, I don't know. It's still good. It doesn't smell because nothing touches it. It doesn't, get bacteria or anything. So it really lasts a long time. So with this, since I'm going to do just half my face, I'm just going to do 2 drops on the brush. And I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. And I just drop it on the top. And then all I do is dot, 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 dot. And then I do in circles. Now this is hard for me because I can't see myself in the phone. So bear with me while I get that mirror because I'm blind as a bat. So this is gonna take some getting used to, and gotta get a system. Hopefully maybe like a makeup mirror. And I just go in circles and, just blend it everywhere so I don't get any lines. I hate that when you see people and they have big lines on their faces from it. All right, and that's it. And when it's pretty much dry. It's super light. You can't even feel like you have makeup on. Sometimes it feels heavy and you feel all like goopy. You don't with this at all. And so it's kind of hard to tell with this bright light, but it looks like a powder finish when you're done. And it's awesome. It stays on. I keep saying awesome and I gotta stop, but it's awesome. Tina, I know, I miss you. I have a feeling I'm gonna be heading that way pretty soon to take care of some family stuff again. So, you know how it goes. But anyways, so this is the side with the concealer and the foundation because of my dark circles. I tend to use a little more. Typically what I would do if I was at home getting ready to go out with Jim and stuff, I would have done it just like I showed you, and then I would start doing all my other makeup, and by the time I get done, normally I can, I want to put more on up here because this is just my sensitive spot. Nobody else would probably even notice, but I'm my worst critic. And so at the very last minute, even after I've gotten everything on, I'll put a little more concealer and then put powder over it and try to, cover that up a little bit more just for myself. So let's see. Does it cover? Gosh. Let's see. Does it cover the little veins and dark areas? Yes. I don't know if you can see. Probably not. Is this light? But I have like little, they almost look like spider veins like you get on your legs, but on my nose and stuff. And I'm getting more, and it covers it really well. That's what I love about it. The coverage is awesome. So let me do the left side, and I will show you the other brush. And this is the one that's new, and it's really cool because it's angled, and it's really thick and super, super soft. I mean, it definitely feels like sable. And there's like a little divot. Probably can't see it with that light. But a little divot in the center. And so what that's for is making sure the liquid spreads really evenly and it pushes it around where it's supposed to. My thing is, this is just personal, like I said, is that it's too small for me. I feel like I'm, using a Q-tip after using this one. And I feel like it takes me longer. But Taryn used it and she loved it. And so, like I said, if you've been used to a small brush, it's not going to be any big deal. So I'm going to do the left side. I'm about to drop. You know what? I forgot. I'm glad it's just you guys. Nobody else is on here that doesn't know me because they're probably think I'm a flippin' idiot. Duh! I got a selfie light for Mother's Day and I went and charged it and I laid it down right here. So that'd probably help if I put it on and turned it on. Amazing! How about that? Can you see a little bit better now, Tina? Maybe? I don't know. Like I said, work with me because I don't know what I'm doing. you just hold on here? Bear with me. What did I do with my glasses? They're on my head? No, that's usually where they are. Yeah, they fell. Ay. Okay. Do you just wash the brush? You don't have to do it daily. Normally they tell you once a week or once every other week is fine. I mean, I guess you could if it was an issue for you. If if it just bugged you that you wanted to, yes, you could. And I know there's brush cleaners and stuff. I've never used them. I just use like a little Dawn. And I know in some of the feeds that the posts that I've been following, they've used olive oil. And they just, put a little olive oil in it and they rub it back on a paper towel or a washcloth. But I tried it and I didn't like it. And I felt like it left too much oil in my brush. Once again, personal preference. It's whatever you feel good about. And so for me, I just do the dish soap as long as it's clean. And I probably don't clean mine as often as I should, to be honest. So now with this light, I'm looking at it. It's still, like for me, it's still dark, but it could be the lighting too. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and try this brush out so you guys can see this brush. And I'm just going to do the 2 drops again. I mean, and 2 drops, basically 4 for a whole face. It's going to last forever. So, no concealer on this side. And I'm going to have to get my mirror because I can't see what I'm doing. Tell me if I'm blocking you guys. Say, give me feedback too, because I'm telling you, I need all the help I can get with this. Learn how to do it right. And so it looks good for you guys when you're watching it and that you can see everything. So, right. I'm going to have to figure out a different system because that's not going to work because I'm blocking you guys. Okay. Alright, so I'm not sure if you guys can see it that good or not, if the lighting is good, but to me it looks like, definitely I would need concealer over here. This one, I'm really tired today. We got home really late from the movies last night, and I had the little kiddo today, so I woke up early, and it's just been a long week, so I'm extremely tired, and I know it's bad because Travis is like, you look really tired. Are you tired? And I said, well, I'm tired and I'm getting sick. I feel like I have strep throat. And he said, yeah, you got like black everywhere. I'm like, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. So I know I probably need more concealer, but like I said, doesn't even feel like I have makeup on. It's not greasy. It feels like powder. It's just, I love it. And you can go as light or as dark as you want. It's buildable, and by buildable, it means if you like powders, you like the pressed powders, you like even the loose powder, but you like the liquid too. I've been known to do both. I've just discovered translucent powder, and I believe that's the powder that they use for the baking technique and all of that, and I'll probably get into that later. Is there sunscreen in it? You know what? That's a good question. I do believe there is, but since I'm so new, I don't know all the logistics yet. Let's see here. I'm pretty positive there is. You know what? I can't see it. I will find out for you, Tina, for sure. And I'll let you know what the SPF is on it. Because I know it has sunscreen in it. I'm just not seeing it. Because, let me see if I can take this off and look. Yeah, I'm going to have to look because I know there is, but I'm not seeing it on here. So anyways, I'm trying to think what else have I not told you guys. I do have a link on the page. I do want to do mascara for sure. I kind of went out of sequence. I should have started with mascara because that was, you know, really the starting point for me was the mascara. I mean, the mascara is unbelievable. And, you know with my eyelashes, I'm a total Tammy Faye lover, and I gotta have the big, you know, tarantula leg eyelashes. That's just my preference. Not everybody likes it. And so I don't want to, you know, let people know that, you know, you don't have to have the Tammy Faye Baker eyelashes. You just only have to put on a little bit, and it makes them huge and long, and you don't have to go thick. I put several coats on to get it where I like it, and you don't have to do that unless you want it like that. So, hi Sharon. I kind of went over the foundation with everybody, and I was telling them that this side I did a little bit of the concealer and then the foundation, because that's my normal routine, because I have extremely bad dark circles all the time. And so for me, my normal routine is the concealer from the eyebrow down to here, and then just kind of blend it out, and then I put the foundation over it, finish my makeup, and then because it's my pet peeve, I usually probably put a little bit more concealer on because I'm self-conscious of my dark circles. And so this side, recap. And I told him too, I'm in a learning process. I have never done this live. I've always been behind the camera, so in front of the camera. This is all new for me, and I can't see anything. So I said it's going to be like Stevie Wonder putting on makeup tonight. So this side I used the Powder Puff brush because that's what I prefer. This is our new liquid foundation brush, and I'm used to this one and like big coverage. It goes fast for me, whereas this one, I'm just not used to it, and I just don't care for it. So whatever works for everybody, it doesn't matter, you know, however it goes on. And so this side I did the foundation with no concealer whatsoever. So it goes on really light. It's very thin. It is buildable though. If you want a heavier coverage, you can add more. We used, the bottle is like this, and I showed them that it's very like watery looking, and that threw me off at first when I first started wearing it, because I'm like, that can't be right. It's supposed to be thick and creamy and all that, but it's not. And so, I'm like, there's no way it's going to cover. Not at all. It does. Believe me, it does. On my Powder Puff brush, I use 4 drops, and I was telling the other girls that I've had this one for 2 years, and you know, it's still good. It's not bad. Nothing touches anything to get bacteria transfer or anything like that, but it works just as fine as the day I bought it. And so with 4 drops, I mean, it lasts forever, and it's very light. Like I said, dries to the powder. You can build with it if you want to use pressed powders and the translucent powders for playing with the baking technique and all that. You can, and I have been trying it all out. And so I'll probably be bringing that more to the screen so I can share with everybody, you know, how I'm learning as well. So I kind of went out of sequence because I really didn't plan on doing this. I was scared to death, and I kept going, I can't do it, I can't do it. And everyone's all, you got to show them what you're doing. And it helped me to see other people do it. I've learned a lot from watching other people. How much is the foundation? The liquid foundation to powder is $39. What else was I going to say on that? But since I was talking about the foundation and all that in my post, I thought, well, shoot, I'll go ahead and show, there was some interest. So I thought, well, I'll just jump out of, you know, alignment here and show the foundation and then concealer, because to me, that kind of goes first. So I thought I wanted to share that with you guys. So probably in the next day or two, I'm going to do the mascara if I can figure out how to get close enough to show you guys with my visual impairments. So we'll go with that. And you can see, you can do it light, you can do it long. Let's see, what are you saying? Which is really good price. It really is. I know at first I'm like, oh my God, because I mean, I'm a Walmart girl. Sorry, a Walmart Target girl. And if I didn't get it at Walmart, then, you know, I wasn't buying it. And so, you know, that's just how I am. And so when I first heard the price, I was like, oh my Lord, there's no way I can pay that. And what got me hooked was the mascara. And the mascara is not cheap either. I want to say it's $29, and I about died the first time I bought it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing's like gold. Nobody touch it. Nobody look at it. I mean, I'm only going to wear it for special occasions. And I wanted false eyelashes. And Taryn, as you guys all know Taryn, she's beautiful and gorgeous. And the girl can do makeup like she should have went into the business of doing makeup. And she can wear false eyelashes and she can put them on. Well, I can't. I'm blind. I have to have my husband do it. And that's not convenient. So when it got so bad that he had to start putting on my eyelashes, I'm like, this is not working. So that's when somebody had mentioned the mascara, and oh, these are going off. Sorry, guys. It's like, I learned. Sorry. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So anyways, the mascara sold me. I said, okay, I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. And I was hooked after that. I'm just like, oh, this is a problem. But it does. I mean, now they reformulated it at the beginning of the year, and it's even better. It goes even longer. And they say it goes, like for your first coat, 500% longer. And if you use 2 or 3 coats, it's supposed to be 900%. How they come up with that, I have no idea. But I'm telling you, you could have them up to your eyebrows if you wanted to take the time to do it. What about the concealer? The concealer is, where did my concealer go? That is this one. And I wrote down all the prices. It was probably good that I did because I wouldn't have remembered. The concealer is $29. Now, if you guys start, pondering if it's something, an investment that you want to do, if you go on the shopping page, they do have like other kits and stuff. They're a little bit up there, but you get more for your money. The other thing, oh, hi, Raylyn. Can she see? Sorry, guys. Squirrel. You'll get used to that with me. Sassy pants. So anyways, the concealer and stuff, they have deals, they have bundles. And the other thing too is every month we have a kudos. And if you'll see the kudo tab, you'll see what's going on for that month. Last month was I wish I would have started it last month, to be honest, because they had a package called the Flawless 4, which was unbelievable because it was your foundation, your concealer, the liquid foundation brush, and what was the other? And mascara, $99. It was such a good deal that I'm like, oh, I kicked myself that I didn't start that earlier, because that would be the best way for somebody to start and kind of get the basics of all the best stuff, their best sellers, to try it out and, see if you like it. But I can't say enough about it, and I know that sounds stupid. I didn't even sign up as an intention to sell. I was telling my Tina that today. I said I bought it because I wanted the kit because you got a lot in the kit and it was only $99. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, gosh, look what you get for this $99. And then I'm not going to sell it. I have no interest in selling it. I'm busy enough with the cupcakes and cookies and all that. All I have to do is I have to order, I think it's $125 every 3 months. I'm like, okay, I can bake enough to cover that. That was my intentions of going in. Like, I'll just pay for my mascara and my foundation and I'm good. But then I started seeing everything. Didn't even know half the stuff that they offered, that like the lipsticks and the eye pencils and all of that stuff. And then I'm just like, oh my gosh, I want it all. So I got kind of excited and started following some girls that are really crazy into this, and they're a lot of fun. And I'm like, I can do this. I'm going to try it. I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. I'm going to get a little more self-sufficient, and I'm going to try it. If it works, it works. I can only tell the truth and tell my story. And so that's what I'm here doing. So if you guys have any questions at all, I know my Tina just ordered some. She's tried it before though, so she kind of knows what she's getting. And I can't wait for you to get your stuff. You'll get it, I think, probably within the next 5 days, because it's fast shipping. And so you'll have to let me know how it works. The other thing is there is 14 days. You can try it, and if you don't like it, you can send it back. 14 days, you get your money back. No questions asked. And I think the 15th to the 30th day, I have to look that up more, but I want to say it's like a credit or maybe it's a little bit different. But on this one, you get your money back. No problem. You send them the product. If we color match you and the color is wrong, that just happened to Taryn. It can happen. Sometimes the skin's funny. It's like you think it's one color and it's not. I had the same issue with mine. I thought for sure, okay, I need to go to a lighter color because it's winter, and it was totally the wrong color, and got it fixed and everything. And Taryn went through the same thing, and she finally got the right color for her as well. And so, you know, it's no big deal other than having to wait for it again. But I mean, you know, they're very good about returns and stuff like that. And if you want to try a different color. Well, you are my Tina too. I've got lots of Tinas now. I have so many Tinas. There's also another Tina, my stepsister Tina too. And I thought she was going to pop on. I was like, Tina 1? You're going to be Tina 1, Tina 2, and Tina 3. So, you're so funny. I miss you so much. But you guys, if you have any questions, or if I didn't cover something, like I said, I'm kind of spastic tonight because I've never done this and I don't like being on this side. So bear with me while I get my bearings and try to, yeah, that's true. You are Christina. I know we're probably the only ones that call you Tina, huh? Because I think everyone else calls you Christina. Isn't that true? So anyways, like I said, I hope, yeah, you are too. And so is the other Tina. You guys are all Christinas, but I don't think that, I think Tina Merriman is the only one that does actually go by it, other than family. It's kind of like we just learned her as Tina, and that's what we call her. But I don't know. I'm going to have to start numbering you guys. Everybody's going to have a pet name or something. So, well, guys, did I answer everything for you? Did I help? Did I make it worse? I don't know. Let me know if I can help you in any way, or, you know, answer any questions. And you can message me on my phone and stuff too. I'm here. I'm always up late. Shine. I like that one. There you go. Okay, you're Shine. Shine. Thank you. I'm glad. I need to work on it, and I need to figure out a few of the logistics and get it figured out. But thank you guys for popping on. It gave me good practice, and I appreciate you taking time, especially on a Friday night. So love you guys, and stay tuned because I'll do a mascara one probably in the next couple of days or so, okay? So, and if there's anything else you want to see, let me know. The pencils or the lipsticks. Thanks, you guys. Love you. All right, now I got to figure out how to turn this off. It's Manny, Mo, and Jack up in here, I'm telling you. Good Lord. See? And we're still recording.